So, hi, I'm Prophet, or Lee, whichever you know me as. I'm fine with both. My pronouns are they, them, and z-zier. So, z-zier pronouns are z, zier, zers, and zerself. So, I'll put that up on the screen. So, they're used a lot like he, him, himself pronouns. For like sentence examples, it would be like, oh, Z is over there. Do you want me to go get Zer? Oh, that book is Zer's. Oh, Z must be so proud of Zerself. I'm still working on them, so I will still slip up on my own neopronouns. So I completely understand if other people slip up or don't get them quite right, but I will not stand disrespect of my pronouns telling me that, oh, I'm just a man, or oh, I'm just a woman, I'll never be non-binary, which is ridiculous. I'm right here. But I love polite questions and comments, and I love hearing from people. So, like, if you want to tell me about your pronouns and your identity, because I'm agender. I'm not a man. I'm not a woman. So they, them, and z-zier fit me personally. And I'd love to hear about your gender experience if you'd like to share in the comments.
What did you just say?
I'm not a man. I'm not a woman.
Wow! The land of make-believe!
Now, I'm all about people having the freedom to live the life that they choose. So if you choose to use neopronouns, by all means, please do. But when you start saying things like, I'm not a man or a woman, that's when I have to step back and say,
hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I have a fairly quick and very crazy weekend liberal meltdown clown world update for you guys today. And as usual, we have, well, very little time to waste. So let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment. So this slightly balding individual is Monica. Now, Monica is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman and calls himself a transbian or trans lesbian. Now, as it's plainly stated on Monica's earrings, he uses she, her pronouns, and I would assume ladies' restrooms, right?
Okay, that's not creepy.
All right, let's keep it moving with this fellow who is actually wearing a Harris Walz hoodie. Now, listening to this clip, and honestly the clip after it, it's mind-numbing because these people literally have everything backwards. It's almost like we're living in some kind of backwards, upside-down, bizarro world.
Who lives in the backwards, bizarro world? Up is down, down is up. He says hello when he leaves, goodbye when he arrives.
Roll it.
All right, bitches, I got my Kamala gear on. I got my blue hat on. Let's go. Trump is going to go down. Pathological liar. Sexist. This dude ain't got a chance in hell. He may be going into the White House temporarily, but guess what, Jack? He's going out quick. Democrats keep pushing forward, keep representing. Trump don't have a chance in hell. Listen, all these tariffs he's putting on people, garbage. The people he's stacking up in his cabinet, garbage. All the racism he's doing. He's going against the LGBTQ. He's trying to make our groceries more expensive now with these tariffs. And it's total garbage. And these Republicans keep just saying, hey, we want more, we want more, we want more. And they're dead ass wrong. So I'm telling you right now, shit's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I'm staying up to date on it. We're not done with this. She may not be going in the House, okay? But that don't mean he is either. If he goes in, it's going to be for a short amount of time. Keep the blue, baby. Keep the blue.
You are one dumb son of a bitch.
And here's the next clip with this lady who also has everything backwards. It's all projection with these people, and she can't even get her argument out. She stumbles and bumbles her way through it. Roll it.
I think it's quite clear that the Trump administration is systematically trying to destroy democracy. They're trying to take away the power of the people and trying to concentrate as much power as they can around the presidency. That is what is happening. They are they just came out with this thing where they're trying to make it give the presidency, give the federal government the authority to dismantle nonprofits that they disagree with.
My God, are you still talking?
He's got this thing where he's going to eliminate generals who he deems disloyal. They had this whole thing that hasn't gotten all that much attention, but they have this whole cadre of individuals who are on the Republican side who are out there challenging ballots. Tens of thousands of ballots of provisional ballots were challenged and eliminated this year, mostly benefiting Republicans. Now, of course, because they provisional blah, blah, blah. But so they are very, very busy hoarding power, reducing the power of the military, making it political, reducing the power of nonprofits to advocate for the people.
Why is she still talking?
Limiting the ability of elections to represent the people by reducing the right to vote, taking away ballot boxes, compromising. They're going to, mail-in voting is going to be gone. Obviously, all the shit with reducing individual freedoms of women, taking away no-fault divorce. All of these things are all designed to hoard power and reduce the power of the people, eliminate the people's voice. All of this is a threat to democracy. It is clear as clear can be.
Are you fucking dumb?
Now, I'm not going to go through everything that lady said, but at the end of that clip, she said, mail-in voting is going to be gone. And somehow that's supposed to be some kind of Republican power grab? Mail-in voting should have never been a thing, and there is literally only one reason anyone would support it. Anyway, next up, so this young fella is upset that Trump recently went to the Notre Dame Cathedral reopening in France and met with a bunch of world leaders. But I ask you, sir, where was your President Biden? Roll it.
Oh, today is frustrating. Today is frustrating. I'm just more frustrated than usual post-election because I think just going online, seeing that Trump is in France, and this is just so normalized and getting sane washed by the news media and just they're acting like it's no big deal. It's just disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. He's not even the president yet. He's the president-elect. He still has a month and a half to go before he's in the White House, and they're acting like as if he's already in charge. World leaders are already flying to Mar-a-Lago to go kiss the ring, even if that wasn't the case. But that's how the optics are. That's how his base is taking it. Like, oh, look at Trudeau going there to, bend the knee already. Ha, ha, ha. And it's like, it's just so mentally draining. And I look at world leaders like that, and I go, what are you doing? Why are you rushing to talk to this guy? Like, what is wrong with you? And, and then there's Macron, welcoming him warmly. Welcome back, Trump. And everyone, of course, is like, oh, please, he probably hates every second of it. Well, again, the optics don't look too great. It looks like he's perfectly normalized. He's just like any other guest. Come on in, Trump. Enjoy this wonderful ceremony of Notre Dame reopening alongside all the other world leaders. Meanwhile, I'm like, you're not even the freaking president yet. Where's Joe? Where's Joe Biden? Why isn't he the one there to represent America? Why is this guy getting to go?
What a stupid son of a bitch.
Hey guys, real quick, we don't have any sponsors for today's video. Now let me just say this. Pastor Bob Rogers and Chris Sampley both sponsored the last published video. However, I was going to release a video last night, but YouTube demonetized it. So I appealed the demonetization, and it's kind of just waiting in the wings right now. So once I get an answer to that appeal, I will release that video, hopefully sooner than later. So Pastor Bob and Chris, I got you guys on that one that should be coming out soon. So as far as this video goes, we don't have any sponsors for today's video. If you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you.
It puts the dress in the drawer and it does the store.
And next up, we have this individual, Lacey, who is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman and used to be a teacher and a principal. And no, This is not a Saturday Night Live parody skit. This is 100% real. Roll it.
My name is Lacey Marie Basil, and this is my story. I was born as James Lyle, September 2nd, 1947. I have lived the past 6 years as my true self, a 75-year young transgender woman. I am the happiest I've been in my entire life. If you remember nothing else from this short testimony, remember that being trans is not a choice. It's biological. We are born this way. I was born with the brain of a girl and the body of a boy. Now that was the curse part. The blessing part was that Lacey inside of me for all those years made me a better person, more loving, more compassionate, a man with a feminine sweetness, not effeminate. It made me a better teacher, principal, and more importantly, a dad.
What the f*** is this?
All right, next up we have this young lady who is going to show us what she eats in a day as a fat girl. Her words, not mine. Roll it.
This is what I eat in a day as a fat girl. I have a donut. I have a brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. I made me and my girlfriend a bologna and cheese sandwich, like a Snoop Dogg sandwich to split.
I exist!
She exists. All right. Ha. For dinner, I made steak tacos.
It's real bad. This was a part the Midwest knows how to party.
I made homemade Cadbury hot chocolate.
Where else? Looking for jackpots? Right this way?
That is good.
Oh, wait. Was she a great big fat person?
Yeah, she was a big girl, sir.
Now, I think we definitely dodged a bullet by not letting Tim Walz into the White House. We've seen some clips of his wife on here, and she is, well, interesting to say the least. Tim is quite a character himself. So we're going to be wrapping it up with this clip of Tim Walz's daughter talking shit about Joe Rogan. Don't these people realize that Joe has always been a shitlib? I mean, I love the guy's podcast, but he was a Bernie bro. He thought Barack was the greatest president we've ever had, and he thinks Michelle Obama would make a great president today. His political views have always been very liberal. Anyway, things are clearly getting very crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
A litmus test for me and my friends for like years now has been if the guy we're talking to follows Joe Rogan on Instagram, they're a red flag and we should probably stop talking to them. And the times when they do follow him on Instagram and we haven't stopped talking to them, which was in the past, obviously, it's never ended well. So yeah, I just want to say that I stand by that. It's literally never failed us. And at this point, it's like the first thing we do when someone starts talking to a new person. If they follow him, we're like, yeah, this person probably isn't a great person and probably our values don't align. So we're going to move on from that. And honestly, it's worked out well for all of us. Like, obviously, there's been some heartbreak in there because of it, or at least some disappointment. But it truly is a litmus test. And I got you, ladies. You should start doing it. But yeah, I very much stand by that. He's questionable and unprofessional, in my opinion. Oops. I don't know how you have the largest podcast in the world and are able to just lie and put out misinformation and straight up lies on your platform.
Go f*** yourself. 100%. You're a piece of shit.
That's how I feel.
And you ain't black.